I want to categorically state that the Enige of Igbanke who were suspended are fighting a futile fight. You are doing all this gra in futility. It won't lead you anywhere. Instead, you are getting yourself deeper into this mess. By the time actions are taken against you people, you will not find it funny. You people will not find it funny.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depending on whatever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our channel, like our videos, please share, comment for more political discourse. Nnamdi Kanu, the extension in Igbanke community, as the OBA of Benin has given them given them 7 days ultimatum to evict the community with the alliance with Mazi in Nnamdi Kanu, and then also pledging their loyalty to the BiAFRA. How can you not do this?
You see, what happened is that OBA of Benin has not gotten himself in the recent time. There was a particular OBA of Benin that I love, Eredua Okoropolo. If it could be Eredua Okoropolo, I think he would have at least sorted things out with Igbe Idigo, Eze Idigo of Agble, which is the paramount Igbe royal father of the whole Igbo, with Ata of Igala. But this current Eredua, I don't know why he is behaving this way. Maybe because he's young. He's a younger Oba, the youngest even ever in Benin Kingdom. Because I would like to at least draw his attention to Eri and Idu. Idu and Eri are the ancestors, I mean the paternity of Igbo, let me say ordinary Igbo. You don't count Benin out, you don't count Igbanke out, you don't count Eso out. He gave birth to all. He stretches from Ikwere down to Benin. They now give birth to the Igbos, both the Benin. So but this Igbanke you see, are you annoyed because Igbanke people are shouting they want to go to Biafra land? Don't you know that Igbanke is more Igbo than me? I'm from Anambra State, and the Igbankes are more Igbo than me. They are our brothers. The Eso, they are our brothers. They are Hamba, they are our brothers. They are Ahaba. People you see are Asaba. I don't really understand. The Oromin people, they are all Igbos. I don't see why OBA of Benin could be, provoked over the fact that somebody says he want to belong to his, ancestry. He want to where he traces his ancestry to, which is Igbo land. Igbanke, the Abudu people, they are all Igbos, and the Benin knows that. Igbo speaking Abo and the Benin speaking Abo, are they not the same? Is there any difference you can spot out? It is question of tongue. Everybody can speak his own tongue. Does not mean that Benin is not Igbo. Benin actually succumbed recently when it matters most on social media and understood that they are more Igbo than myself. The Benis, the Igbos, the Essos, the Ikweres. This matter has been settled since last year. So I don't know why where Oba is, coming out up with his own grievances at Igbanke people. Igbanke. Yes, Igbankes are the Igbos. They gave Igbo name. They speak Igbo. They follow Igbo tradition. They tie two wrapper. What are we saying again? We can't stop them. OBA of Benin cannot stop them. The best thing OBA of Benin can do now is to join the politics of the royal fathers that is going on in Nigeria. The paramount monarch we have in Benin Kingdom is Okoropolo, Eredua. I listen to me. He should go and align on the royal fathers' politics, whereby Sabiano Oskota and Emi Oskota are claiming to be the owner of Nigeria. I would like OBA of Benin to do more than that. OBA of Benin is more important than Sabiano Sokoto, and OBA of Benin is there sleeping. Now he is pointing his accusing finger at Igbanke. Why not attack back Emir Sanusi, attack back the Sabiano Sokoto, who attack Oromil people for quiet arsonists, sadists, terrorists that actually come to, annihilate, disalive, unalive, or kill the people of that community in Edo State. Their monarchs came and at least spoke on their behalf. OBA of Benin did not come out and speak on the behalf of his people. Instead now is eyeing, internal, issue, internal animosity among the occupants of that region, who are his subjects. You don't have to attack Igbanke. They are your subjects. Attack Fulani that came with lethal weapons to kill and buy people in Oromi community.
But the Oba said he does not want any alliance with the BiAFRA nation. He does not want any alliance with Mazi in Nnamdi in his kingdom, in his state. That is why he said he's giving them 7 days to exit.
That land
is not an Igbo land.
Thank you.
That land belongs to the ancestor of his own forefather.
Okay, listen good. His own forefathers are traced to Eri. Eri is the father of the whole Igbos. Oba of Benin can go and do his worst. See, Idu, Eri, they are traced to Benin. It is only the only issue there is that Benin is speaking their tongue. They knows, and the other tribes within that his kingdom are speaking their own tongues. Do you know how many tongues, different tongues we have in Benin kingdom? In Edo state, there are more than 30 something different tongues. If you read the history, local government by local government, 100 kilometers, for 100 kilometers, another 100 kilometers, different tongues. Bam, investigate. So Benin, Oba of Benin is dreaming. He's dreaming. He can never send those people, Igbanke, out of their ancestral land.
Why?
Igbanke land belonged to the Igbankes. Oba of Benin could control his Benin enclavement. Are you listening to me? Enclosure there where he is being Oba to. Igbanke people are not going anywhere. If he fights Igbankes, I don't think he can stay. He can stay as an Oba because Igbankes are the Igbo.
Why do you say, sir? Why do you think if you fight them, he cannot stay as Oba? He said he does not want alliance with Igbo.
Then he will allow them to be.
And now he said he does not want alliance with this Biafra.
Then he will allow Biafra to be. If he said Biafra park and go overnight, nobody will be discovered in his palace.
Why?
I'm an Igbo man. We are the Igbos. You cannot overcome us. Oba should take his mouth and control it. Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra is referring to is bigger than he. When the British people come, let me teach you history. Why is he fighting Igbo? Who the hell is he? When the British actually overcome the Portuguese, let's know how many centuries ago the British occupied all the coastal line of Biafra. The coastal line of Biafra stretched across from Bight of Guinea to Bight of Benin. Bight of Benin, I mean, is the Benin of Badagry. Listen, you see, the Oba himself doesn't get himself well because British, after conquering the Spanish and the Portuguese, they occupy that space of Benin Kingdom. And what happened? The Benin are warriors. The Benin warriors fought the British. With time, the British prevailed on the Benin Kingdom, and the Oba of Benin then had to abscond into the Calabar Kingdom. He ran to Obong of Calabar, and where he stayed until his death. But coming to Igbo warriors, Benin king should listen and listen good. The Igbo kingdom, Igbo warriors stood their feet with the British, fought the British. The British were dragged backward. I'm telling you, until 60 years, okay, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50, 60 years, Britain could not prevail on Igbos. Igbos are warrior, and until 60 years, do you know how Britain prevail on the Igbos? They use Bible, teachings of the Bible, because they actually found out that we have similar culture and tradition with the Jews. That's why they come with the teachings of Chukwuka Biamme. All the traditions in Numbers, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, Exodus, and so on and so forth. We are what the Igbos are doing in Anambra, that little region on the lower Niger. Yes, on the lower Niger. Now we have something together with the Jews. The British could not overcome us. They come by with the missionaries. It was the missionaries that helped cage the Igbos, because we are resilient. You can't win. Okay, you can't take Igbo land from Igbo. Igbo man value his land.
So that means that you are saying that Oba of Benin cannot evict them.
Lie, it is impossible. Impossicant. IMPOSSICANT. Impossicant or impossicant. I don't want to use impossible. Impossibility is English word. We invented this one. It is impossicant. Oba of Benin can never do that.
But lastly, before I let you go now, what is your advice to those people who ask us to say we are Igbos who stand with
My advice to them is that,
stand with BiAFRA?
Igbanke, my brothers and sisters, don't relent from claiming your ancestry. Keep on clamoring. Speak loud as Zacchaeus spoke and Jesus Christ traced where he was hiding. And that was how salvation came or went to Zacchaeus today. And he made it. Speak loud, shout loud. Don't relent. We are coming. Biafra land is approaching gradually. And you must belong. You are part of us. Don't be shout down on anybody that shout down on you. Shout down on that person. The whole Benin kingdom, the whole Benin warriors, if they even want to express themselves aggressively towards that region of Igbanke Abudu, I will tell you that there are still many warriors lying in the darkness of that communities. They are hiding everywhere. Igbo warriors, we don't lack them anywhere on the Biafra coastal lines. All our brothers, sister tribes in Niger Delta, they are part of us. They can never allow Benin Kingdom to drive the Bankers. The Bankers, they have strong ties with their brothers and sisters in Niger Delta. Benin Kingdom could not forget in a haste that they were all Benin states, the Midwest, former Midwest, before the political division orchestrated by, caused by the Fulani Janjaweeds. They were all Benin states. So we need to visit history before we start dividing unnecessarily. The people you are trying to evict from their ancestral land are the same Benin state with you formally. History is always important, but they just do what? Strike it out of our educational curriculum so that we don't know where we come from. Courtesy the Fulani Janjaweeds. They are the machinators of striking out history in our educational curriculum.
Thank you so much, Mr.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle. Now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And so, and then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings, mines in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, the Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a mine zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet, some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Mazi Samonepa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle. And some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbo's elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out.
so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where army, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis, and now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing. And yet Dr. Ngozi Odabueze is making moves, and yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household. And we've seen that those who are against the BiAFRA struggles are not even outsiders. They are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Odabueze announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweets saying it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Samuel. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. What is it? Igbos have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Kanu stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are evil elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they would agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle the struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Odumegu Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani mines? Benin State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now. So many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is a shenanigan in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, their pipe and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy. Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Nnamdi Kanu predicted. Nnamdi Kanu predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. And the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria. And kudos to Dr. Ngozi Oyagbeze for launching this BiAFRA embassy. Kudos to you, ma. Thank you for watching this podcast.